not cheating.
You could do that in March Madness. They let you March Madness.
We could do 25.
Yeah.
That's not a true champion.
You're not.
One go.
You're just
One go.
You're just salty. Your bracket's Right, busted. you're just salty. You didn't think of it.
I'm not busted. I'm 2 points out of first.
That's busted.
That's not busted.
I didn't fill it out because
I updated. It's updated. Because what? Why didn't you fill it out?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at NewGen Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, NewGen Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's NUGEN Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
This'll be epic!
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Ah, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide!
College!
Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Live Ticket TV's coverage of the 91st Annual South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. This is Game 6 of the Class B Division Game number 4 of the night here in Cadwell Park in Mitchell, South Dakota, where the visiting team on the scoreboard will be the Mount Vernon Mustangs out of the Sunshine League, taking on Four Corners, the home team on the scoreboard, out of the Ponies Hills League. I'm Cole Larsch, joined by my co-partner and producer Charlie Preen. Charlie, we got a really good game brewing here, and we've had some really good games so far today.
Yes, indeed. We've seen some extremely good baseball in day number 2 here at Cadwell Park. Now we get to see another dandy is what we would expect. You know, if you were to go through the first 16 games, Cole, this is probably one you're going to circle. The Mount Vernon Mustangs, Rep 5 in the Sunshine League, Four Corners, the champions in the Pony Hills League this year. So you look at two teams who are very well-rounded. Mount Vernon didn't have the greatest run in their district tournament, but shows up and is going to compete very well against this Four Corners team. Four Corners can flat-out hit the ball, but you look on the other side, and the Mount Vernon Mustangs can do the same, Cole.
Absolutely, and I just remember before we get to coverage of this game, let's give you, just in case you're just now joining us on Live Ticket TV, again, we thank you for choosing the pay-per-view option, exclusive streaming rights here of the South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament here on Live Ticket TV. Let's give you a recap of what's happened so far today. The 11 a.m. game, the Tabor Bluebirds defeat Akron out of Iowa 8-1. They'll advance to Sunday, August 6th. And then the Dell Rapids Mudcats defeat Lennox Chancellor Worthing, the Dirt Devils, 12-2 in 7 innings. They will take on Tabor on Sunday, August 6th. In the game right before this, Winter Cologne Pheasants defeat the Plankinton F&M Bankers 9-0. And that brings us to today's game between the Mount Vernon Mustangs and Four Corners. Let's get you the defensive starters for Four Corners. First in the outfield from left to right, Sam Hand, the Legion player wearing number 8. He'll be in left. Center fielder is number 1, J.D. Farley. Out in right field is number 20, River Iverson. Now the infield, left to right as you see it on your screen right now. Third baseman is number 26, Cooper Haney. Shortstop is number 9, Nathan Haney. Second base is number 3, Andrew McLeod. Playing first base is number 7, Justin Lester. Doing the catching will be number 19, Noah Haney. And on the mound for Four Corners is Josh Davies. Josh Davies so far in the year pitched 6 games, 24 and a third inning. He's officially 0-1 with 16 strikeouts and 12 walks. Due up for Mount Vernon, the Mustangs will be Spencer Negebauer, the center fielder, Chase Hetland, the third baseman, and Briggs Havlick, the shortstop. And here we go, ready to roll here at Cadwell Park. Game number 6 of the Class B tournament. We're just about underway. A little over an hour behind schedule, but that's usually what happens.
Darn right. The last time we got up in the booth and called one, the game started at about 10 p.m. So, love to be a part of this, and here we go, Cole.
Davies on the mound. Negebauer at the plate. First pitch is going to be inside for ball 1. 827, 84 degrees. Feels like 88, thanks to PA announcer Joe Van Gore. Second pitch is also going to be up and in for ball number 2, so Davies not off to a great start.
Yeah, no kidding. Davies on the mound, I kind of expected to see Noah Haney to start this thing off, but we'll see what Davies can do. I would expect to see Noah Haney in this game if things start to get even close to out of hand. So he'll be on the mound for now. It's a 2-1 count, though.
Third pitch in there for strike number 1. Negebauer taking all the way, so 2-1 count. In comes the pitch. That's going to be down and in for ball number 3. So 3-1 to Negebauer. Some stats for Negebauer. He's batting .455 on the season with 45 hits and 22 runs batted in. One of the better batting averages and hitting performances you're going to see in the state tournament. Maybe second to, now I'm drawing a blank, Del Rapids. Ty Hoagland for Del Rapids batting .512.
Yeah.
Negebauer will draw the walk. That'll bring up the third baseman, Chase Hetland.
Yeah, those stats from Negebauer unheard of, so expect to see some extremely good base running from him as well. We'll get a shot here on second base if he does steal.
Negebauer first again, very speedy over there on the first base bag, and now Davies going to step off, maybe check the runner a little bit, make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And big speed threat, that's why Negebauer plays out there in center field. I've been told once by some of the Mount Vernon players, they basically know that whenever it's hit out in center field, Spencer Negebauer is going to be able to get over there.
Yeah, they're going to try to pick him off a few times.
Going to try and keep him honest over there at first base is Davies.
Negebauer has 20 stolen bases on the year, Cole.
That's not something you see very much in amateur baseball. Negebauer goes, and it will be no throw over. Ball got away. Again, we apologize if some camera shots are a little slower than others. Charlie's running the production and color commentating. I'm running the center field and up here in the press box cameras, PTZ cameras, thanks to Deffenbaugh Electric out of Kimball for wiring the center field cameras for us. That's why we can get such great shots of this South Dakota amateur baseball action.
Yeah, and you got to see it just before the game started. You got a pretty good crowd on hand today for this nightcap in Cadwell.
Hetland's going to take the 2-0 pitch. It's going to be down low, according to umpire Dan Lund. It'll be ball 3. So 3-0 to Hetland. I assume he's going to be taking all the way. 3-0 pitch is going to be at the knees for a called strike 1. 3-1 now to Hetland. Hetland on the year, 322, 29 hits, 16 RBIs, and 2 long balls. 3-1 pitch swung on, driven down the left field line. That'll be foul. So now Davies works himself back into this count. It'll be a full count. 3-2, Negebauer at second. Hetland at the plate. It'll be swung on, dribbled up the middle. It'll get past the shortstop, Nathan Haney, and Negebauer will score from second base. So an early start here for Mount Vernon in the top of the first inning. Pretty good clip there. 1 hit, 1 run for Mount Vernon. They take the early 1-0 lead. Bring him to the plate will be number 6, Briggs Havlick, the shortstop for today's game. Hetland held at first base.
Yeah, Negebauer has that speed to get home, no question.
You knew on any hit that he was rounding third. Little back pick, and Hetland is picked off, at first base. Good play there by the catcher, Noah Haney, to catch Hetland off guard. And that'll be the first out of the inning. .1-0 pitch. Going to be in there, called strike number 1. 1-1 your count. 1 out, 1 run, 1 hit. For Mount Vernon. Still only the number 3 batter in the inning. Havlick's going to take a look at strike number 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 your count. Havlick, a .321 hitter on the season. He's going to pop one up to third base. It'll be handled cleanly by Cooper Haney over there at third for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now. That'll bring up the pitcher-designated hitter, Bradley Dean, number 14.
Yeah, Dean gets an out on the mound today. We can talk about him in his clip through the year in a moment. But Dean really dangerous at the plate as well. Went yard a few times in to get into last chance game in the district. Last chance game in Sunshine League.
Again, 3 home runs in the regular season, 2 in the tournament, so 5 total for him. So he's going to take a look at strike number 1 right down Broadway. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike number 2. Davies maybe not the fastest pitcher you're going to see on the mound, but he can certainly locate, and he's good at throwing strikes. 0-2 pitch to Dean on the way. Will be down and out for ball number 1. One ball, 2 strikes. That one's going to be inside. It's going to plunk him. So he will take the free base. That'll bring to the plate the second baseman, number 18, Kobe Larson.
Fifth for Mount Vernon, the second baseman, number 18, Kobe Larson.
So Dean goes over to first. Maybe if it was a faster pitch, he might have tried getting out of the way of that, but because it was coming in so slow, he just stood there and took it. Dean moves on the pitch. Throw down will be well high, and Dean's going to head over to third, and there will be no throw there. So Bradley Dean steals second and advances to third on the error. I'm assuming we'll hear the official scoring here in a second. Yes, it will be ruled E2. So now Dean is at third.
A lot of pitches inside here. Not a lot of outside work here from Haney on the mound. Or Davies on the mound, excuse me.
2-0 pitch. No, excuse me, the count is 2-1. That one was inside. Two-one pitch. Dribble up the middle, controlled by Haney at short. He'll throw over to first for the 6-3 putout. Mount Vernon.
1 run.
1 run on 1 hit, 1 four corners error, and they leave 1 on base. Mount Vernon 1, 4 corners coming up to bat. Back to Cadwell Park in 90 seconds.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's N-U-G-E-N Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. Bottom of the first inning here. Mount Vernon Mustangs leads 4 corners, 1-2-0 in game number 6 of the Class B tournament. We'll go with Mount Vernon defensively as you see it, left to right, maybe right to left on your screen in left field. Will be number 16, Cameron Deinert. In center field is the speed, number 5, Spencer Negebauer. In right field is number 10, Derek Denning. Third base is number 2, Chase Hetland. Shortstop for today is number 6, Briggs Havlick. Second base is number 18, Kobe Larson. Eric Giblin, who we saw catch the ceremonial first pitch for the Mount Vernon Mustangs, is playing first. Brady Albrecht behind the plate and doing the hitting / DHing is number 14, Bradley Dean. Dean on the year, he pitched in 8 games, 4-1 with 33 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts, and 22 walks. At the plate for 4 corners is the center fielder, J.D. Farley. He's going to take a look at ball number 1.
Farley boasts the best average as well as RBIs, or second best RBIs on the team for 4 corners.
He's going to watch strike number 1. Farley batting .545. Maybe the leading hitter so far in the tournament. And he's going to take a look at strike number 2 on the outside half of the plate. So now he's down 1 and 2. Dean can really do whatever he wants with this pitch.
Yeah, I'd expect to see him try to make chase here.
Dean winds, and Farley's going to bloop one over the second baseman's head, over Larson's head. That'll go in there for a hit, so a quick start for 4 corners here in the bottom of the first.
4 corners, the designated hitter, number 8, Brad Hand.
That'll bring to the plate the designated hitter, number 8, Brad Hand. Hand, a .370 hitter on the year with 10 hits and 4 runs batted in on the season. First pitch. Going to be a little out for ball number 1. One-zero pitch. Right down Broadway for strike number 1. It's the 1-1 count. 1-1. That one's going to be well outside for ball number 2. 2-1 pitch. Dean needs a strike here to stay in the count. And he's going to get a foul ball back to the fence for strike number 2. As we got the lights on now here in Cadwell Park, that's how you know we're getting late in the day. And the last game is just getting started.
Right, and an hour behind schedule, as the scheduled start time was 7:30 p.m. here, Central Time. Depends where you're watching from.
And a swing and a miss for strike number 3. Brad Hand goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Bradley Dean. Bring to the plate the shortstop number 9, Nathan Haney.
Yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3 in the order as far as batting averages go for Four Corners.
Yeah, Nathan Haney, a .422 hitter on the season. 19 hits, 11 RBIs. First pitch in there for strike number 1. Dean, maybe not the best pitcher you might say on Mount Vernon's roster, but he's certainly good enough to pitch in a state tournament, as that one's going to be dribbled and is going to get past Larson at first base. Larson thought that Dean was going to go for it on the mound. Dean kind of waved at it. Then it crossed up. Larson over there at second got through. It'll be a base hit.
Yes, it is. Official base hit by the official scorekeeper in this one, Brock Greenfield. Commissioner Greenfield sitting next to me today. He is doing great work. He'll be up here for, I think, all 31 games, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll get to have his input on everything. Thank you, Brock, for all you do for amateur baseball in this state as well. So.
And luckily or unluckily for you guys watching at home,
you get to hear him.
He did the first 3 games today and not this one. So whether you consider yourself lucky or not, you're stuck with me and Charlie here for game number 4 of the day.
You guys are doing great.
Appreciate it, Brock. But you do quite the job as well. There's a reason you're on the mic a lot. Mr. Greenfield, correct.
Now at the plate is number 3, Andrew McLeod, the second baseman playing today for Four Corners. Runners on first and second, 1 out. He's going to take one down and away, 1-1.
Be interesting to see what the weather does tomorrow with those games. So expect to kind of see an interesting schedule as far as things go. If the weather does happen to start getting accumulated here, Cole, and we won't have PTZ shots as well if that is the case. So we'll still have a production here for you. It just won't be the enhanced production that we have now, brought to you by Deffenbaugh Electric.
Well, as much humidity has been in the air the past 2-3 days,
it's coming.
I'm surprised it hasn't rained yet. McLeod's going to dribble into Larson. Larson's going to flip it over. 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. Mount Vernon and Bradley Dean get out of the inning with limited damage. No runs and 2 hits, no Mount Vernon errors, and 2 left on base. After 1, Mount Vernon 1, Four Corners 0, back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. End of the first inning, Mount Vernon 1, Four Corners 0. Thanks for tuning in to exclusive streaming coverage of the South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament on Live Ticket TV. Cole Larsh, joined by my partner in crime, Charlie Preen, running the controls, as we're in tune for a good ball game here so far, as Davies is going to face Kobe Larson, excuse me. It's not, if I can get my camera to focus here, just give it a second. It'll get there. Yes, Eric Giblin. 1-0 pitch. Going to catch the inside part of the plate for strike number 1. So 1-1 the count to Giblin. Playing first base, Giblin on the season, 370, 30 hits, 2 home runs. High pop-up over by third base. Get out of the way, Eric Denning, and it'll be caught by Cooper Haney over there in foul territory for the first out of the second inning.
Number 10, Derek Denning.
That'll bring to the plate number 10, the right fielder, Derek Denning. Maybe not as good as batting as he is pitching. I'm surprised, honestly surprised, we didn't see him for this game, but maybe we might see a relief appearance from him.
Correct. You could see Tiesler as well on the mound for the Mustangs in this game. They made a run last year to the quarters, lost to Garrettson, who ended up in the runner-up spot in this tournament.
And Denning's going to foul the 0-1 pitch back, so it is now 0-2 to Derek Denning. Behind in the count, needs to make something happen here. Or is it 0-1? Am I going crazy?
Yes, that's what I got.
It should be 0-2.
Is it?
First pitch was a strike looking, and that one's going to be inside. The official score Brock Greenfield has on Game Changer, it was 0-2 before that pitch, so now it's 1-2.
You got the, oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I found this thing here.
When in doubt, rely on Brock.
Derek's going to ground one over to Nathan Haney at shortstop, and a 6-3 putout for the second out of the second inning.
8 for Mount Vernon, the catcher number 19, Brady Albrecht.
That'll bring up the catcher for the Mount Vernon Mustangs, number 19, Brady Albrecht. Albrecht on the season, 351, 27 hits, 18 RBIs, 5 home runs on the season for him.
Yes, he has some serious power. Did that clip him? Would be interesting to watch that one again.
Well, I'll let you know. I'll look over here and
look at our other monitor.
Yeah, we got our confidence monitor over here.
I thought it was close.
That one did hit him.
Got him.
The first one, nope, did not. It went just above his arm. So now Albrecht's going to take first. I'm assuming we're going to get a courtesy runner.
The left fielder, number 16, Cameron Diner.
Courtesy runner, Luke Tiesler.
Yeah, Tiesler will come out and run. Maybe expected to see the Legion kid out there. But
first base for Mount Vernon, number 13, Luke Tiesler.
Tiesler may have some knowledge of the game, has a little bit more of a comfortable awareness in this tournament as far as state tournaments go. He had a pretty good run last year on the mound for the Mustangs, winning some really clutch games. They got past Millbank last year, just couldn't quite do it against Garrettson. I think it was a 2-1 loss. So they kept it close against a team that made it to the championship game last year.
And Deinert, the left fielder, watched strike 1 and then watched ball 1. Stuck his hand up to hold Tiesler there at first base. So 1-1 is the count to Deinert. Deinert kind of half attempts a swing. No, he didn't even get close to swinging there, so 2-1. Maybe just trying to time it up a little bit was Deinert.
Historically, Cam Deinert has had a really good run in this tournament in August, and another hit by pitch.
And Davies now plunks his third batter. So now Tiesler will go to second. Deinert will go to first. And with your best hitter coming up to the plate, we're going to get a mound conversation here between Noah Haney and Josh Davies, just making sure he's all right. Again, honestly surprised that Davies came out to start this game.
That's what I was thinking too. Before we started this game, and I think even in our preview show, we said, Haney's going to be the guy. He's 2-0. He's pitched more innings than Davies and has a heck of a lot more Ks. He has 42 strikeouts on the year, which compares to 16 for Davies heading into this game.
You see your view now of Negebauer is going to fly one out. Shallow left field coming in. The ball is going to drop. So Teasler will score from second. Cameron Deinert advances to third. Negebauer singles and then advances to second. So now the score 2-0.
Yeah, you know,
in favor of Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon has some experience in this tournament. I think it's going to show in this game, Cole. You know, Four Corners can't make those mistakes in a game like this against a team like Mount Vernon. They're going to score runs, and they're going to run the base pass like they mean it, and they just showed it there.
And you look at Mount Vernon, the final rep coming out of the Sunshine League, but they were second overall in the regular season standings, just lost a couple crucial games there in the district tournament, and that's how far down they can get.
Right. You know, you figured that they would have to play a district champion right coming out of the gates based off of their seed coming out of their district, but they draw the Four Corners team who's coming out of their district hot. You know, they walked right through that thing, really, so be interesting to see how this one unfolds, but Mount Vernon has some serious experience. Can't say it enough. Experience is everything in this tournament.
Hetland pops one up towards the Mount Vernon dugout. The catcher, Noah Haney, is going to bobble it out of his glove, so it'll be a foul ball. Conversations between PA announcer Joe Van Gore and official scorer Brock Greenfield.
Special, very special. Emphasize the special.
Yes. Hetland watches himself into a 3-1 count. So if he walks here, that'll bring up Briggs Havoc with the bases loaded.
And Briggs is a very well-rounded hitter as well.
Hetland, the little defensive swing there, going to foul one over the concession stand down into the streets. Still, excuse me, it'll be a 3-2 count.
And that's why you don't park over there, folks.
Full count, runners on second and third, 2 outs. Hetland going to drive one to left center field. Tracking over there was J.D. Farley and making the catch for out number 3. One run and 1 hit, no Four Corners errors, and 2 left on base for Mount Vernon. After 1.5, Mount Vernon 2, Four Corners 0. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Park, game number 6 of the Class B tournament here at Cadwell Park. In game number 4 of the day, Overton Mustangs leads Four Corners 2-0. Here going to the bottom of the second inning, Four Corners of the bat. They will bring up Sam Hand, the left fielder, to lead things off, a Legion player.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning.
Crazy thing about Four Corners is they're 45 minutes away from Fort Pierre, a little 45 minutes west. Actually got a chance to umpire a game up there between Four Corners and Plankington, and I could say it was a good game. But the interesting thing about Four Corners is they can pull from the Fort Pierre, Stanley County Legion.
Right.
And get players from there, and when I was up there, they actually had 3 or 4 Legion players on their roster for the game, as Sam Hand is going to take strike number 1.
Yeah, I would expect to see Four Corners make a bit of a run here in the Pony Hills League over the next few years. They have some serious dudes coming up and through the ranks, so expect to see Four Corners make this tournament year in and year out coming up. I would not be surprised to see them as champions in the next 5 years, all of those. But, yeah, got a 1-2 count here, Cole. Hand up to bat.
One thing about Four Corners, too, is from what I've heard, they can get Legion players and players from Pier as well.
Right.
To get over, so if they can get some of them players, which I've heard some rumors that they are going to later in the future as both programs are starting to build back up at Four Corners. It's always good to see these teams like Four Corners back in the state tournament and rebuilding a program, you might say.
Right, and think about the success that Pier has had in high school sports as of recent.
As Han is going to dribble one over to Giblin, a 3 unassisted for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 19. Oh, just about chucked my pen at Charlie Preen. Apologize about that one.
I'm going to have to go to the ER.
That'd be a bad deal. We'd be very short-staffed then.
We've already drawn blood today. We had a bloody nose out there, so.
That is true.
We do have a medical staff on site, so if we need to request that, we can.
0-1 pitch to Noah Haney is outside for ball 1. 1-1 your count. Four Corners, 2 hits in that first inning, but they left 2 on base, could not capitalize as the 1-1 pitch just misses in, so it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch, down and out for ball 3. Three-one count to Noah Haney. Haney bats .375 on the season and did not check a swing there, so a full count now. Dean, good job working himself back into this count. 3-2 to Haney. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop. A good defensive swing there to fend that pitch off. Well-placed pitch by Dean.
Got Rodney Haas on the music tonight. Does an excellent job. He's been doing this, I think it's his 19th year is what he said.
Haney grounds one down the third base line. It's foul. So still full count. There we go. That is much better. Camera brightness there. Did he check his swing? We're going to check over at first base. We're checking over at first base, and now we get a response. He did not go. So a walk issued to Noah Haney.
See a courtesy runner here.
Courtesy runner is number 42.
Courtesy runner at first
Adam
base for Four
Kaus.
Corners, number 42,
Kaus, probably.
Adam Kaus.
Yeah, I figured it was Kaus.
Adam Kaus will go to first base with 1 out. And Cooper Haney now at third base. And you look at this lineup, Haney. And a couple more hands and a couple more Haneys on the bench.
Think they're related?
I'd say there's probably a pretty good chance.
Yeah, you'd think. No, this Four Corners team, it don't matter if you're Haney or what. If you can play baseball, they'll put you out there, and they're not bad this year. They're a solid team, and I'll tell you what, Cole. If these boys can get some offense going, I think this game will be very interesting. They have to get it started here. They got 1 on.
And that pitch at the knees for strike number 1. The 1-1 pitch is just outside. 2-1 now to Cooper Haney, the third baseman. Kaus sits at first. Does not appear to be maybe the biggest running threat, as Giblin's not even really holding him on. As that one's lined well foul out into the parking lot. Does it hit a vehicle not on the first bounce?
I think
from what I can see. So now 2-2 to Haney. Two, 1 out. Runner on first. Dean checks, fires. That one's going to be downstairs for ball number 3.
Well, here we go.
3-2. 1 out. Dean needs a strike here, and it will be ball number 4. So Cooper Haney will take his free base. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 20, River Iverson.
For Four Corners, the right fielder, number 20, River Iverson.
River Iverson steps up to bat, and he has a position here, runner in scoring position. Then you start chipping away. The Mustangs have scored 1 each inning.
Similar situation to what Dean got himself into in the first inning, where Four Corners had 2 on and could not capitalize. Be big for them if they can capitalize here. No, it's called strike 1, outside part of the plate.
Yep.
0-1 pitch. Hits the bottom corner for strike number 2.
0-2, if you're Dean, you're not throwing him anything close and making him chase for at least the next 2 pitches.
But you can't throw it far enough out to where Albrecht won't be able to get there, because the pass ball here likely advances the runners.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful pitch. Good call there by Mr. Charlie Preen, as Dean strikes out Iverson for out number 2 here in the bottom of the second.
The first baseman, number 7, Justin Lester.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Justin Lester. Lester, a .351 hitter on the season with 6 runs batted in. A good chance for him with a runner in scoring position. I would guess a single to the gap would score a run, as he's going to watch the first pitch outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, if Justin gets a hold of one here, expect to see a runner going home in Adam Kaus. You got to be aggressive in the
pitch, and now a back pick. Albrecht couldn't quite get it there. There's a called strike, so 1-1 to the batter.
And you can see it on our center field camera. The ball just didn't quite get to Havlik in time, and Havlik had to kind of get down onto one knee to get the ball.
So 1-1 to Lester. Your runner in scoring position, bottom of the second. Dean kicks, fires. That one's going to be on the outside part of the plate for strike number 2. So big spot here for Dean. If he can get a strikeout, it'd be huge. Save himself from getting a couple runs.
Right, a runner in scoring position. Let's see how Dean attacks this at-bat, or this pitch, rather.
Dean kicks, fires, and down and away for ball number 2. 2-2 to Lester.
Yeah, Dean's just been able to get ahead in these at-bats, and it's been huge for him and the Mustangs as far as outs go in this inning.
Dean looks, kicks, fires. And Lester fouls one off of himself, so it'll be a foul ball. Still 2-2. Good job defending the plate there by Justin Lester. Two outs. Bottom of the second inning. Dean fires. Good defensive swing again by Lester.
Staying alive.
He's going to foul one back.
Big spot here again for Dean.
Yeah, Dean needs a strikeout here or a ground ball. Get himself out of this half inning. That's exactly what it gets. Dribbled it back to him. He's going to mishandle it, and
we're juiced. Let's watch it again.
He made an attempt at it and batted it down with his glove.
Not anymore, but it hit the dirt. I think it's a hit. Honestly, the way it went off the dirt, but
it did look like it took a bad hop, but he kind of stabbed at it with his glove and missed it.
And center fielder J.D.
He's calling it a hit.
So now bases loaded after the ruled hit by Justin Lester. Bring up the top of the order and center fielder
bounce, but
J.D. Farley.
I like the call.
So bases juiced. Dean needs to get out of this with Four Corners' best hitter at the plate, and the ball gets past Albrecht.
Yeah, if there's a play at home, we'll take you right up and close if we got it. Bases juiced again. Dean down in the count 1-0. Dean, ironically, from Pier.
That is true. Dean checks at third, kicks and deals. That one's going to be on the outside part of the plate for strike number 1. So Dean evens up the count again, 1-1. If you're Dean and the Mustangs, you need an out here. One. Farley's going to pop one up to Derek Denning. Right field doesn't have to move much, and he will control it for out number 3. Four Corners in the bottom of the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 3 left on base after 2 innings. Mount Vernon 2, Four Corners 0. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park after 2 innings complete. Mount Vernon 2, Four Corners 0. Leading off the inning for the Mount Vernon Mustangs will be the shortstop, number 6, Briggs Havoc. And one thing we have to note, good job by Bradley Dean there getting out of that sticky situation both in the first and in the second innings. Havoc's going to look at the first pitch, strike number 1 on the inside part of the plate. One-0 pitch to Havoc. He's going to turn on it, ground it over to the third baseman, and the 5-3 putout will be in time. Good throw over there by Cooper Haney to record out number 1.
Cameras are working fast. Hopefully it's cooling down a little bit. We can get you a little bit better production here now that things are cooling down.
That is one thing we have noticed. If it get like yesterday, it got super hot, and our cameras and our computers were slowing down a little bit, but nonetheless, still trying to get you some good production here of South Dakota Amateur Baseball. Again, thanks to Deaf and Ball Electric, installing the proper electricity we need out in center field for this center field shot you're viewing right now.
Big wave.
Dean's going to swing and miss one here for strike number 1. 0-1, maybe trying to get himself a little extra cushion here at the plate.
Yeah, Dean is known to hit the ball very far. I remember he went yard last year at least one time over the left field fence.
And he's going to watch. Ball 1 just off the plate, so it'll be a 1-1 count. Davies up to 45 pitches here through 2 1/3 innings.
Man.
And
yes,
Dean's going to get plunked again. But hard 90s, like they say. He's going to sprint over to first base.
For Mount Vernon, the second baseman,
So
Kobe Larson.
Bradley Dean still officially 0 for 0 on the night, with twice getting on base. They'll bring to the plate Kobe Larson, the second baseman.
As you can see, J.D. Farley's head right in front of you.
And his flowing locks of hair.
Exactly. I think Farley knows where the camera's at. He's going to get a little bit of screen time here. Nonetheless, we can still see the strike zone as the goal. Is it 1-0 only?
It is 1-0 only. That pitch, a little duck fart out to right field, in for a base hit. So Dean will go to second, Larson to first, and now 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position, and 1 out here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Eric Giblin up to bat. Let's see what he can do. The crafty veteran with a runner in scoring position. Stangs have scored 1 each inning. Would not be surprised to see it again. Only 1 down, Cole.
And if you looked at me funny when I said the term duck fart, if Joe Bro, Mr. Jody Brozik's watching, he'll know where that one's from. He actually taught me that term. It's for a little blooper right over the infield. So exactly like that.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I got a fan up here, and I just hit my microphone with it.
Got to stay cool somehow, folks.
I'm trying.
I want to watch that again on the replay. Yeah, that was awful close. Inside.
1-0 pitch to Gamble, he's going to watch down and away, so 2-0. Now Davies finding himself in another precarious situation. Hopefully he can hold Mount Vernon to 0 runs, but the last 2 innings has not been able to.
See Dean standing there
And the 2-0 pitch is going to be down, so 3-0 your count. They're gibbling red light here all the way. Three-0 pitch, well down and out for ball 4. So Giblin will walk to first base. Larson to second, Dean to third. That'll bring the bases juiced, 1 out with number 10, Derek Denning, the right fielder, up to bat. As now we're going to have a mound conversation. Try and get my camera pointed towards it. There we go.
We'll see what the conversation is. Are we going to pull him? Are we not? Are you going to save yourself now? Put Haney on the mound. Maybe Jeremy Hand, Cooper Haney, Nathan Haney, and Noah Haney, number 19. 25 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, 12 walks. What are we going to do here?
They're going to keep him on the mound.
We're going to leave Davies is what the plan is. I'm going to switch to our other view and see what things are looking like.
Davies a little smile on his face. Maybe the manager out there told him a little joke. Maybe try and calm him down here, trying to get him out of this situation. Again, bases juiced. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. Give me a second. There we go.
Beautiful.
Lots of things going on up here in our part of the crow's nest, press box, whatever you want to call it.
It's rather empty tonight. Today it was plumb full. There's standing room only, legitimately.
Denning's going to watch one inside for ball number 1. Again, Cole Lars, Charlie Preen to my right. Brock Greenfield, Mr. Greenfield to his right. Cayman Max, our scoreboard operator. Rodney Haas, the Cadwell Park DJ, and then the legendary Joe Van Gore to his right. That rounds out our section of the press box.
And a bad pitch out there, too, that just about caused a run to score while we're giving that old spiel.
Dean just about took off.
I know.
I wouldn't have been ready. I wasn't really paying attention to our cameras here.
And that'll score a run.
As now Davies plunks his 4th batter. And it looks like Davies is going to take himself out of the ball game.
Yes, indeed. We're going to step away. We'll be back after we get some changes. We'll let you know who's on the mound for Four Corners right after this.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Park, a look at some of the crowd that has accumulated here at Cadwell. As I'm moving the wrong camera, excuse me, but our pitcher change on the mound now is number 6, Jeremy Hand. Hand on the season, in the regular season, pitched 6 games, went 2-2, 25 2/3 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 12 walks.
You get a close-up of Hand here, talking to the catcher. Here we go. Let's see what Hand can do. The 3rd. There we go. We'll keep that from flying away.
Me and my fan over here creating havoc.
You love it.
As Hand comes into a precarious spot, you might say. Bases juiced with a power hitter at the plate. Number 19, Brady Albrecht, the Mustang catcher. See if he can't do some damage. He's going to sky one up straight up in the air. Third baseman Cooper Haney comes over. He'll make the catch regardless it was an infield fly, so Albrecht was going to be out anyway.
For Mount Vernon, the left fielder, Cameron Diner.
Bring to the plate. Cameron Diner, the left fielder, with bases loaded, 2 outs. Mount Vernon so far scored 1 run in each of these innings, making it 3-0.
And Diner tried to take that one, 374.
Hand kicks and delivers. So 1 strike to Cameron Deinert. A 1 pitch, swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hand throwing a little slower than Davies maybe, and Diner just way ahead of that one. So now he's in a hole 0-2.
Yeah, he got to a point, it was almost glorified batting practice for a bit for the Mustangs.
Payoff pitch. Driven long ways down the left field line. It's going to be,
if he catches it,
in the bullpen, almost a catch down there. Just about.
He did not.
But he crashed into the wall that protects the bullpen from the parking lot. So good effort there by Sam Hand, the left fielder. He's a Legion guy. He's young and still pretty springy out there. I wouldn't expect any of these other players from Four Corners maybe to run out and make that play, but good effort by Hand. Dinert's going to pop one up. Catcher Noah Haney is going to settle under it, and Deinert will pop out.
Got out of the inning.
To get out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Bases were left loaded. After 2.5, Mount Vernon 3, Four Corners 0. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
As we welcome you back to beautiful Cadwell Park, Mitchell, South Dakota, host of the 2023 and 91st Annual South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament for Class B side.
91 in a row, Cole.
Not quite.
Well, yeah, considerably close, though.
Yes, very close. But here at beautiful Cadwell Park, it's 3-0 in favor of the Mount Vernon Mustangs. I'm zooming in the wrong camera. Charlie's yelling at me over here. We got people walking behind me for their programs down over there. About down by the door over there. Yep, there you go.
The man with the
directing
microphone.
traffic back here. And
Four corners.
holy cow, we got, here we go.
Hand.
That'll bring up the plate. Shortstop number 9, Brad Hand. Dean still on the mound, up 3. And he's going to look at strike number 1. Now pitch 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Brad Hand, as he's going to look at ball number 2. Swung on, fouled, back to the backstop. So still 2-2 to Brad Hand.
Yeah, interested to see how the Four Corners team attacks this. In this inning. need to start chipping away. Stangs are consistently scoring.
And Hand's going to lace one into right field.
That's what they need.
Denning almost thought about throwing it over, but would not got it in time.
Another program number.
So a single to right field for Hand. Bring to the plate.
0295.
Nathan Haney, the shortstop.
0295. Bring it to the press box for a 6-inch Subway sandwich. For Four Corners, the shortstop, Nathan Haney.
Nathan Haney now up to bat. Nathan on the year, 442 batting average, 19 hits, 11 RBIs.
As he's in a sky one.
Ooh, just about hit a man. And he gave it to the kid that just won or no. That's a Brunsma.
As you switch over to number pad 0 there, number pad minus, you can get a live look at exactly where that foul ball landed here in Cadwell Park, as well as a little bit of a look at the crowd here on Hand. Dean fires, swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I like when our PTZs actually work.
You and me both. The 0-2 pitch, going to be laced into right field. Base hit. And Hand is going to go to third. And he will stand up at third, so a single advances Hand over to third by Nathan Haney. Good timely hits for Four Corners, and yet again, Bradley Dean finds himself in a little bit of a situation here with 2 runners on and 1 in scoring position.
Yeah, like we said, you got to chip away at some point. Is this the time you chip away? You hope so. If you're a Four Corners fan watching at home, now is the time. No outs.
And another base hit into right field. This one might be extra bases. Andrew McLeod is going to double for sure. Hand is going to score. Nathan Haney scores from first base. And Four Corners is on the board. 2 runs here in the bottom of this 3rd inning.
Yeah, huge. Absolutely huge. No down, too. We're going to get a shot of the man that just created the damage out there.
Good hit by Andrew McLeod.
For Four Corners, the left fielder, Sam Hand.
Oh, I thought I was going to call myself a genius here because in our Live Ticket TV 605 Sports South Dakota Amateur Baseball, or excuse me, August Agony Preview Show, I thought I had Andrew McLeod down as a player to watch in the hitting category for Four Corners, but I had Andrew Coverdale.
Yes, Andrew Coverdale.
Close but no cigar.
Right.
I was about to call myself a genius. And again, in case you haven't seen on the Live Ticket TV YouTube page and August Agony Preview Show, talk about all 32 teams and all 16 first-round matchups. We're still through 6, but plenty of time to go check out the last 10 matchups.
Yes, exactly. All 32 teams. We're approaching 900 views on that as well, so it's a clear hit. Teams want to know about other teams and their own team information. We got it all right there on the 605 Sports August Agony Preview Show.
Sam Hand, the Legion player, fouls one back into the parking lot. 1 and 2 still your count. Again, myself, Charlie Preen, and Johnny Kirshner from Lennox, who called the first 2 games here on the Live Ticket TV pay-per-view coverage of this South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament. We previewed all 16 games, and I thought it went swimmingly. Lots of preparation went into that, so if you want to go check it out, that'd be greatly appreciated.
And I also think this is a good time to note that all the teams that helped us put that together need to be greatly thanked. We got everything from game changers to hand stats, which is great. Obviously, that's what they did. Not even too long ago, but got the hand stats, and you get a lot more with the hand stats. You get some great information, and you get some stats that are just thrown to you, and you get as minimal as possible. You take what you can get, and we came with 32 teams, 32 graphics that we put together, and it looked really nice, I thought. But yeah, go check it out. It's a great thing. Get information on all 32 teams in this tournament.
Again, the Live Ticket TV YouTube page is where you can find that. Now back to action here, as Hand is going to look at one just low. It'll be 2-2 count. No, full count now. Had to yell at Kamen over there. Got to update the scoreboard a little faster.
He's just as tired as everybody else.
Full count. Hand fouls one again back to the parking lot. Good thing I didn't park over there.
Yes, indeed. Oh, man.
Oh.
Yeah, car's starting to beep.
In case you couldn't hear that over the loudspeakers here at Cadwell Park, the Cadwell DJ Rodney Haas playing some glass breaking and a car horn. Couldn't tell you if it was fake or real.
No, staying alive here is Hand.
That couple foul balls here, long at bat. Here for Dean, already up to 64 pitches through officially 2 innings still.
Yeah, this game got remarkably closer. If you look at the hit category, Mount Vernon has 3, while Four Corners boast 6. Maybe Four Corners settling in a little bit here in this tournament. Four Corners the last 2 years. Last year lost to Salem, and the year before lost to Wynot, both in the first round.
And Albrecht loses the ball, but it was going to be ball 4 anyway.
Four corners. The catcher, no
And we're going to have a conversation here on the mound.
Again, apologize for all the camera movements, but Charlie and I are trying to converse about the game and give hand signals to each other about the cameras, so you guys don't have to hear us talk about our camera shots. But once we get late in the game, we might start forgetting what is which.
We're going to take a short pause here. We'll be back in 30.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
As we welcome back to Cadwell Park, Dean and Albrecht, a little conversation on the mound as Dean now fires. It is Noah Haney, the catcher, up to bat for Four Corners. Dean fires 0-1 to start off the at-bat. Second pitch down and away for ball 1, so now 1-1. Mount Vernon scored a run in each of the first 3 innings. Four Corners scored 2 in this one. And Dean and the Mustangs get to record an out here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Right, having no outs on the board is going to be tough for the Mustangs. You know, runner in scoring position, guy on first in hand who's, very flight of foot. So, anything that is hit into the green, you should see some really good base running from both these two.
2-1. Dean couldn't quite get the call on the inside corner. And now he nails at the bottom at the knees, and he will get the call. 2-2. Now to Noah Haney.
And watch that one again on the end. Yeah, it's a good call. Two, here we go.
That was going to be grounded to short. 6-4-3, and the double play will be turned for out number 1 and 2. So a run does score, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Hand did score. Hand scored, correct, Brock? He did not.
Four corners. The third baseman, Cooper Haney.
Oh, okay. Right.
That is correct, yep. Glad
And
that Commissioner Greenfield's here paying attention, because Charlie and I obviously have no clue what's going on. So now 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. Andrew McLeod held at 3rd on that double play.
if you are watching this at home, you're probably in the air conditioning. It is extremely sticky out here in Cadwell. So humid you can see the fog rolling. Or is that smoke call from the grill?
That might be smoke from the old burger stand back there. Which, speaking of which, I think I saw another secret ingredient to their wonderful onions.
Did you?
I think I did, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it on air. Can't be giving out the secret to everybody,
No, that's why it's a secret, Cole.
2-1 the count. Cooper Haney, third baseman, to bat. He's going to lace one down the left field line. It will stay fair. Dianer's going to catch up to it. McLeod's going to score. Haney's going to go to second, and he will be held up there. So
we're locked up.
RBI double, and all of a sudden it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, what we expected here, 2 outs though, and Four Corners rallies to put another run on the board, tying things up. This is the game we expected. The Mustangs consistently scoring. Four Corners burst with 3 in this inning. Here we go, Cole. We might be in for a good one.
As long as it doesn't go to extras.
Right. Darn right. We're going to get here bright and early tomorrow to hopefully do some more advances with our PTZ cameras for the viewers at home.
And River Iverson at the plate. 0 for 1 so far, and I can't see what he's done. I'm not too technical with game changer yet, as it's going to be grounded to the shortstop. Kobe Larson is going to throw over to Giblin for out number 3 for Four Corners in the bottom of the third. 3 runs on 4 hits. No Mount Vernon errors. 1 left on base after 3. We're at a 3-3 ball game. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey.
As we welcome you back to Live Ticket TV's coverage of the 91st Annual South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament here at beautiful Cadwell Park. We're entering the 4th inning between Mount Vernon and Four Corners. We are knotted up all at 3. A big inning here for Four Corners. And oh my goodness gracious. Ooh. As I'm on the wrong camera once again, I'll eventually get my act together. As here we go, now we got the beautiful center field shot again, thanks to Deaf and Ball Electric for installing the electric needs out there in center field for us to not only have 1, but if we wanted, 2 PTZ cameras out there in center field.
Yeah, we could have options here. We could do quite a bit with that as well. We'll see what we can get. Hopefully, quarterfinals, we will have some pretty cool stuff for you here. We have some options that we'll take advantage of when we get there. So expect to tune in if your team makes a quarterfinals. Even if you didn't make the quarterfinals, you should tune in and check it out. It is going to be some seriously advanced production from us here at 605 Sports and Live Ticket TV.
Again, if you have attended the tournament so far, you might be wondering, why are there tripods ratchet strapped to the tops of the dugouts?
Who did that?
We have plans. Don't you worry about that. Was that Negebauer up the bat? I closed my phone. I believe it was. And he's going to fly out to center field for out number 1, out to J.D. Farley. Yes, it was Negebauer. So now 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. If the Mustangs do anything like they've done so far, they will eventually score a run this inning. Chase Hetland watches strike number 1. So an 0-1 count to him. Again, Hetland on the season, solid hitter, .322. He's going to lace one to left field. That's back at the track. That is gone! Solo home run for Chase Hetland of the Mount Vernon Mustangs. increases the Mustangs' lead 4-3. Hetland's third home run this season, and he will receive an I Went Deep with Wood t-shirt from Harv Pro Prints.
And I Went Deep with Wood at Cadwell Park t-shirt.
What did I say, Charlie? If it goes anything like the last couple innings, Mount Vernon's going to score a run.
They will score a run. We'll see if that's it, though. I'm going to get another run tallied up for them, and another one brought out to center.
And Havoc's going to drill one to center field, but Farley will be able to catch up with it
For the Mustangs.
for out number 2. So now the pitcher DH, Bradley Dean, is up to the plate.
Why are we shaking?
Somebody must have a base-boosted car out in the parking lot thinking they're all cool.
I was wondering why we're shaking. Okay, we need to make sure that we can only hear ourselves.
Oh, I'm sorry, pooping.
As a
That'll
sky
probably be
ball
the inning.
over to first base. Dean hits it.
Oh.
Lester is going to fumble it. So the second error on four corners this game will advance Bradley Dean to first base.
Kobe Larson comes up to bat. Kobe batting in the 5 hole, playing second base. Kobe
1 for 2 so far this game.
the second best batting average on the team as well. And well, I think it's more of a token move than anything. Not too hard of a throw. You're going to get Dean back there. I think Dean hustled that thing out.
As we got a good-sized bingo pot. Just came up to the press box.
Yeah, it's the biggest one of the tournament.
Record so far this tournament, $146. Again, if you never attended a amateur tournament here at Cadwell Park, we play ballpark bingo. Five numbers every half inning after the middle of the 5th, and then in the middle of the 8th inning.
Go until it's done.
We have 50-50.
Oh, correct. Yeah. If we get to that point. We about got to that point today.
And we had the draw that we had to announce the 50-50 winner at the middle of the 9th, as Larson's going to sky one out to left field in the parking lot. Nope. I guessed wrong. I thought Rodney was going to give us a crash, and
There's enough people
my
sitting in
phone's
here.
tweaking. So I
What
got
did
no
you
game
do?
changer for a little bit.
Serious.
Larson's going to look at one inside for ball 1, so 1 ball, 2 strike count. With 2 outs, Bradley Dean on first base for the Mustangs. It's so humid up here, our papers are damp. 1-2 pitch. Larson's going to sky one, left center field.
That one
Can
might
Farley
get
catch
down.
up to it? It is
No.
caught by Farley out in left center field. So for Mount Vernon, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on base. After 3.5, Mount Vernon 4 corners 3, back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Farmers don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at Nugent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, Nugent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs, and check out their website at nugentmarion.com. That's N-U-G-E-N Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. Bottom of the fourth inning, Mount Vernon Mustangs lead 4 corners, 4-3, after a Chase Hetland about a 360 blast over the left field fence.
That is hitting a house if it's in the Mount Vernon ballpark.
That is hitting over a house if it's in the Mount Vernon ballpark.
Right.
That's the next street down, 370. So I'll get my camera zoomed in for you. Camera 2, 1, camera 1, 3. There we go. I was probably talking out loud, but got 78 things going on right now.
Yeah, pretty serious production going on here. Hope to bring you
As
other great sports, too.
Hitter's going to fly one out to the second baseman, Kobe Larson. So for the first out of the inning, that was Justin Lester, the first baseman. Bring up J.D. Farley, the center fielder. First pitch to Farley. He's going to square to bunt and pull it back, but it'll be a strike on the outside part of the plate. One strike to Farley. Farley 1 for 2 on the game thus far. Dean kicks, fires. That one's lined on the right field line and fouled into the bullpen area. No, it hits off the commissioner's tent over there in right field.
And as you can see on your screen now, Mount Vernon has scored 1 in every half inning that they have had a chance to bat for corners, has 3 total that they put up in the bottom of the third. It's just an interesting stat to see a bunch of 1s on the board.
0-2 to Farley. Farley's going to pop one up.
It's out of play.
High and foul. No, it is going to hit the net and bounce into the Mount Vernon dugout. Almost hit the Legion players and the, of course, Stickney pickup player, who I believe is Brandon Wetland, down there in the dugout.
Who did pick up Moki?
Well, it wasn't Winter Colombe.
Correct.
I think that's the only Sunshine team we've seen so far.
Right, we haven't seen Alex pick up.
So probably
player.
Alexandria.
I checked the program as well. Moki is always a very good player coming out of the Sunshine League as far as pitching goes.
0-2 pitch again to Farley, well outside for ball 1.
The first ball of the at-bat comes 4 pitches in.
There we go. And that one's skied.
That'll be an easy
deep in
play
the left
for
center
Negebauer.
field, but Negebauer is there almost standing still when he gets there because he's so fast. For out number 1, out number 2. So Brad Hand, the designated hitter, will come up to bat next for the 4 corners. Now, if I were a roster for Alexandria, where would I find you? Here we go. Nope. Alexandria picked up Jake Helloyd. Okay.
Is that it?
Platt picked up Blake Moki. They also picked up Aaron Groneweg and Ty Negebauer. So Platt picked up 3 pitchers.
Look out. That would have been great information before I did my bracket.
Yeah, me too. So 1-1 count now. To Hand. Hand's going to look at one down low in the dirt. 2-1. Yeah, Platt just became a very, very scary team.
Some serious pitching. And as we know, the pitching gets you a very good distance in this tournament. You got to have bats as well, but
they picked up 3 players because they didn't have as many release players. Is that okay? That's what I assumed.
That is how that works. I think it'd be a great time to have Mr. Greenfield on the mic to explain that.
Full count now to Hand as he watches strike 2. Three-two pitch called. Strike 3 at the knees. Strike 3 looking. $10 to the Mitchell Baseball Association by Maybe Eye Clinic. After 4 innings, Mount Vernon 4, 4 corners 3, back to Cadwell Park in 60.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park for the top of the 5th inning. Mount Vernon leads 4 corners 4-3. And they will bring to the plate Eric Giblin, the veteran first baseman, to lead off the top of the 5th.
The first baseman, Eric Giblin.
Giblin up to bat. You know, we've said it every year, but this could be Giblin's last season.
I feel like I've been saying that or hearing that for the last 4 seasons.
I think I've said it every year that I've done this. But he keeps coming back out, and he keeps performing at a high level. The Mustangs love it.
Well, with what we saw this year this is last year, and I guess we'll have to find out after Mount Vernon's eliminated. But if
they're eliminated.
If it goes to their plan, they won't be eliminated anytime soon.
I think he'd probably stay another year. Well, who knows? Could pull a Peyton Manning and retire right after the championship.
Or do what Tom Brady should have done. Retire after a championship.
Right.
As Giblin's going to hit a hot shot over to Cooper Haney at third. 5-3 putout for out number 1.
Will be playing bingo
and there's the announcement. Bingo in 2 outs here at Cadwell Park. But here back in action, number 10, Derek Denning, the right fielder, is up to bat.
If you do want to keep up with the bingo call-outs, Ryan Deal on Twitter will have that.
If you want to play along at home and cheat and beat everybody else, you can follow Ryan Deal on Twitter. Denning's going to hit one in the left center gap. That'll get down in front of Farley for a base hit. Denning's going to almost go to second. Wasn't sure what he was thinking there, but he will stop at first base.
Get a shot of Denning there on first. We'll see if his base running will show here. Conversation with Bryce Holter there. Who knows what that conversation was about? But here we go.
1 out here in the top of the 5th. Albrecht up to bat, 5 homers in the regular season for him. Big power hitter. And a pass ball is going to get away from the catcher, Noah Haney. Denning advances to second base. Moving on up. Good song choice there by Cadwell DJ Rodney Haas.
Darn right. Got another shot at Denning there. Standing on 2. Helmet off in the hand. Puts it back on. Here we go.
1-0 count to Albrecht. Jeremy Hand kicks, fires. Albrecht flies one out of play down the right field line.
Sounded interesting off the bat. Look at the kids running around down there. That's just something you don't see in a lot of games, is kids running after foul balls down there. I remember when we were kids, Cole, I mean it'd be mayhem down there on those behind the dugouts, at least, on the foul lines.
It'd be carnage out there. And
yes.
Of course, there's a pole right where I want to look, so I can't quite get a view of the Cards down there. Albrecht's going to drop one, and it's going to drop in front of Farley at center field. So 2 hits to start off this top of the 5th inning for Mount Vernon. That'll bring to the plate Cameron Deinert, the left fielder. There's now a courtesy runner at first base, Luke Teasler.
Yes, Luke will come out. Yep, number 13, Luke Teasler will now run the base paths. We'll get a shot of Luke here after this pitch. Diner's going to take a quick pause.
Your wish is my command here, Mr. Preen. 4-3, top of the fifth. Mount Vernon looking to score another run, keep their perfect score going, 1 run in each inning. Diner's going to look at one. They're going to throw down, and Teasler is out by a mile at second base. Not sure what we were thinking here. Derek Denning and Eric Denning kind of getting into conversation here over on third. I want to switch to camera 1. Derek Denning not impressed. Not sure what's going on here. Still words being exchanged over there on third base.
What was the pitch? Was that a strike or a ball? Called strike.
Called strike, so it's 0-1. Pop up.
Yeah, that's us.
Heading over straight into us.
Oh.
And
that's the second one that's just about, no, I think that's the second one that's hit the guy today. Oh, man. It's a rough day at the ballpark for some.
Yep. Always going to stay on your toes here at Cadwell Park, especially on those high skyers that get over the net. Lots of protective netting here, but they can sneak right over them if they're high enough. Diner's going to lace one straight to the shortstop, Nathan Haney, and that will end Mount Vernon's perfect streak of a run in each inning. They score no runs on a hit, 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1 on base. After 4.5, Mount Vernon 4, Four Corners 3. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Welcome back to Mitchell, South Dakota, Cadwell Park. We're going to get a little pan view of what we got going on here tonight at Cadwell Park.
Everybody got their bingo cards out. 5 bingo numbers were announced here at Ballpark Bingo.
Darn right. First pitch in for a ball. A bit outside. Pretty good crowd on hand, I'd say. Going to be a good game. Hopefully a good finish. These two teams. There probably is more people here than the Oakland A's games per Rodney Haas.
1-1 pitch outside, batting now for Four Corners. Get my game changer back up here. That was number 9. That is Nathan Haney. And a throw over 6-3 put out. Havlick to Giblin for out number 1. Yes, my fault, Charlie. I didn't have your camera
set up.
You're all good. So now that'll bring up number 3, Andrew McLeod. Kind of led things off with a big-time hit there in the 3rd inning for Four Corners. They scored all 3 of their runs. Again, pitch count update for Bradley Dean is that this one will be 92. Already through 4 and a 3rd pitched. It's interesting to see how far the Mustangs let him go. First pitch outside part of the plate for strike number 1.
They got guys that can pitch. I'm sure that if they can create a little bit more of a gap, I see Brendan Wetland on the mound as well, the pickup player from the Corsk Stickney Horned Frogs.
Or if there's not too big of a gap, might see Denning or Tiesler.
Right.
Mount Vernon's 1 and 2 as McLeod's going to sky one into center field, short center field, but Spencer Negebauer makes it look like a routine play for out number 2.
I don't think there are many other center fielders making that play in this tournament. Maybe Chase Corton is your only other guy. But very flight of foot out there is Negebauer. Fleet of foot, yes.
Still listening.
Yes, he is.
Still tuned in.
Let's see, you got flight of foot and fleet of foot. We've got in the hole or in the hold.
Bought my tournament pass, by the way.
Yeah, you can buy your tournament pass just like Commissioner Greenfield did. You can watch all the games. Well, what'd you do? Did you do a single game or you did the whole pass? You did the whole pass. The $50 package, which is... No, it is a really good deal. What's the math turn out to be per game if you...
Well, $50 for if you include Class A, you get...
The $1.37 a game. Now, that's wild. That's affordable.
What does that equate to an hour, you think? 50 cents an hour, maybe, on average? Kamen's telling me lower. I don't think he's good at math. Check his swing. They say he went over at first base, so that will end 4 corners. 1, 2, 3 for 4 corners after 5 innings. Mount Vernon 4 corners 3. Back to Cadwell Park in 60 seconds.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Parks under the lights here at 9:57 p.m. Going into the top of the 6th inning here in game number 6 of the tournament between the Mount Vernon Mustangs and 4 corners. Been a pretty entertaining game so far. Mount Vernon scored 1 run in each of the first 4 innings. 4 corners spotted off for 3 in the 3rd. That's how we got to our score of 4-3. Charlie, your quick assessment of the game so far and what we've seen from both teams.
Yeah, we're seeing 2 teams that are, rather consistent with their defensive play. Can the offense be consistent? It was for Mount Vernon for a short spurt, but now things are getting a little, off course, if you will, for Mount Vernon. 4 corners needs to score runs. They had 1 good inning. Everything else has been just shut down. I think the storyline you can create for this one, will Dean be able to stay on the mound and throw strikes and keep the ball in play? Let his defense play behind him here as the Mustangs go in this game. Cole, what are your thoughts on Dean in this? I mean, how many pitches has he thrown up to this point, do you know?
He's thrown in the high 90s, not quite 100 yet. I'm sure if I was good enough at Game Changer, I could go back and look back. 98 pitches, so my guess is pretty close. How many more does he have in him? I'd say probably 1 more inning, as Negebauer is going to fly one into center field. Will it get over Farley's head? Yes, it will. This might be an inside-the-park home run. Negebauer around second. He's going to go to third, and he will stay put at third. Might have had. I went to the wrong camera as we got both cameras on third base right now. Triple by Spencer Negebauer.
Yeah, Negebauer, if that was hit just a tick harder, he might have got it.
So Negebauer with a lead off, and now Chase Hetland. What is... Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah. I had too many buttons in front of me and too much going on. I apologize, folks. Hetland grounds one sharply to third base. He's going to lose it at third, but Negebauer will get back in time. Almost a close play.
Yes, indeed. He caught the end of that one.
That'll be an infield single for Hetland. So now runners at first and third. Jeremy Hand now kind of in a precarious spot. He needs to get out of this one with as few runs as possible to try and limit the damage that Mount Vernon's going to put on. Hand kicks and fires to Havlick, and that one's going to be in the dirt for ball one. Be interesting to see if we put on a double steal here, if Hetland can kind of distract the defense for even a second with Negebauer's speed.
Right, yeah. Negebauer's the guy you want on third.
With Negebauer's speed, you can do just about anything at second.
You could steal home with Negebauer and leave your man on first.
1-0 pitch to Havlick, and he's going to take another one in the dirt for ball number 2.
Boy, a bases juiced could get hairy here. There's no outs.
Be a very difficult spot for Jeremy Hand to try and navigate out of. Again, interesting to see if we put any base running plays on for Mount Vernon. Dean's going to lace one, or excuse me, not Dean. Havlick's going to lace one down the left field line. It will go foul. So now 2-1 your count. 2-1 pitch. Taken well outside for ball 3. Apologize, my camera just zoomed out on me. I'm sure I pressed the wrong button somewhere. So 3-1. 3-1 pitch up high for ball 4. And now the bases will be juiced for Bradley Dean, the pitcher DH.
Any conversation? Yeah, we'll get a conversation on the mound. We're going to step aside for sure. 30 seconds. We'll be back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
I'd welcome you back to Cadwell Park. Bradley Dean up to bat. Bases loaded, no outs here in the top of the 5th. He's going to line one long ways on the left field line and will be foul into the bullpen. But that was a good shot. Kind of a warning shot almost, if you will, for Jeremy Hand. Don't throw that ball there again. Dean's going to turn on it.
Yes, he will. It's a 1-1 count now.
Swing and a miss for strike 2 to Bradley Dean.
Got no outs, Cole.
Counts 0-2. Counts 0-2 to Dean. See if he can't make contact with one, even just a base hit. Might score 2. Lots of speed at second, some good speed, or lots of speed at third, good speed at second base, and Hetland. He's going to take one on the inside part of the plate for strike number 3. He got caught looking, so $10 more from maybe Eye Clinic to the Mitchell Baseball Association.
That's a $10 donation.
That'll bring to the plate Kobe Larson, the second baseman.
For Mount Vernon, the second baseman, Kobe Larson.
Corners are in here for 4 corners. In just slightly. Middle infielders playing double play depth. Try and turn one to get out of this thing as Larson pops one back into the netting for strike number 1.
Yeah, Kobe, I think he's just trying to make contact here. You sky the ball out, Negebauer will score for sure with his speed.
Yep. Fly ball just about anywhere is going to score Negebauer, but a ground ball just about anywhere might score 2.
Right.
So he's just trying to look for solid contact, try and get a grounder past the infield. 1-1 count for Larson. He's going to drive one down the left field line. That's going to go a little foul, almost down into the bullpen. So now 1-2 your count to Larson. And if you're Mount Vernon here, you need to score a run out of this opportunity.
Yeah, you do. Bases juiced. You can't leave men on base in this tournament. Stangs need it.
1-2 pitch. Driven long ways to center field. Farley is going to make the catch out there. Negebauer will tag from second, and Hetland will tag from third. So 1 run will score on the sacrifice fly. Just about 390 out there, if I had to guess, to left center field.
Yeah, that's out in most.
For the Mustangs, the first baseman, Eric Giblin.
So anywhere just about except for Cadwell Park, that ball is gone.
Crushed. Well, 2 down here.
At 2 outs, so Jeremy Hand so far only giving up 1 run in this bases loaded, no out situation as they're going to appeal to third base. And they're going to say Hetland to left on time. Giblin up to the plate now, 2 outs, 5-3 your score, top of the 6th inning. Hand checks first, kicks and fires. Giblin shoots one up the middle, short, and he bobs a little bit, but the 6-4 put out for out number 3.
For Mount Vernon
in the top of the 6th. 1 run. 1 hit. No errors, 2 left on base. 5-3 after 5.5 innings. Back to Cadwell Park in 64 seconds.
Oh, why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
We can totally do this ourselves.
That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
We welcome you back to Cadwell Park as a bingo has been called.
Bingo.
Bingo was called, and we heard about 17 people raise their hand and shout bingo.
We have a line up into this press box.
The press box just went from about 8 to about 20 people, and we tasked Rodney Haas splitting the $140 bingo ticket or bingo prize 7 ways. So good luck to him.
Oh, man.
And good luck to Joe for trying to sort out all the bingo numbers, but you know what? That's what you get when you play ballpark bingo for 2 innings. Right. Dean still on the mound here in the 6th inning.
That's 1-1 now,
and he is facing Noah Haney. Count as 1-1. That is correct. Again, I blame Cayman Max, but he appears to be splitting the bingo money over there, so good luck to him.
You know, it'd be a bad night to win bingo, but I guess it's never a bad night to win bingo. But
no, I think the one time I ever won bingo, we split an $80 pot about 6 ways.
Poor guy.
As Haney's going to sky one out to right field, then encamps under it, and he will make the catch. Now, is that a pop fly out or a fly ball out? Let's bring the conversations back from the morning session.
Is it above the lights? Is that how you figure, Brock?
I don't remember what they all figured.
Yeah.
So now 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Up to bat is Cooper Haney, the third baseman. Stands on the left side of that left side batter's box. Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Again, Mount Vernon up 5-3 here through 5.5. See if it can't get some more offense going and hold on a little bit.
Yeah.
But question for you, Charlie, is this Bradley Dean's last inning pitching?
It depends how he does. I mean, he's pitched a few. If the Stangs do end up winning this game, I'm interested to see when they play again. So grab that bracket up there, because I mean that's what it's based off of. I think if you see Dean out here for another 2 innings, he could for sure finish this thing out. But when would they play? 5:30.
They would play 5:30 on Monday.
So they'd get some time for sure.
Against Winter Cologne, they need all the rest. They need all the arms they can get against Winter Cologne.
I think you pitch
their
Dean
2 matchups with them this season have not gone their way.
No, I think you need Dean to finish this thing out if possible.
But he's already at 107 pitches.
Right.
Can he finish it out? I guess we're just going to have to find out, aren't we?
That's why we're here.
Something like that.
Yeah. And walked him.
Full count pitch is outside for ball 4. So Cooper Haney will take the hard 90 over to first base.
4 corners. The right fielder, River Iverson.
So now the right fielder, River Iverson, will come to the plate. Again, with the situation that Dean has gotten himself into and out of, except for the 3rd inning, he hasn't been pitching too bad, except he's just got a couple men on base and he's had to work through some jams.
Right, and working through jams is part of this tournament. But if Dean, I truly think if Dean can try to get out of this game by himself, it just leaves the Stangs in a better position moving forward. But 4 corners isn't going to walk away from this game. They showed that they can score runs in an inning very quickly, with the Stangs not even committing errors.
As the bingo crowd has officially left the press box, I believe it was 6 people.
I think so.
As a rope out to left field, River Iverson just outside the diving arms of Cameron Deinert. Cooper Haney will score from first. The play at 3rd is going to go over Chase Hetland at 3rd.
1 run scored and a triple is the official scoring by the commissioner.
RBI
Greenfield.
triple from River Iverson makes the game now 5-4, still in favor of the Mustangs. But again, one of those situations that Dean kind of got himself into, and just a good placed hit.
Yeah.
But if you're Cameron Deinert out in left field, you have to dive for that one.
Yeah, there's no choice. You got to try to make a play out there, and you know what? Things happen.
Especially when you know that the speedy Spencer Negebauer is right behind you, where he can back you up.
Yeah, Spencer's. It hit him.
As now Justin Lester takes that one right across the jersey.
We're going to get a replay on that one.
Not 2, but 3 good bingos. Splitting $146. Gale from Parkston.
I want to see if it
Braxton from Idaho.
clipped him across the letters there or where.
Braxton from Idaho, one of 3 people to win bingo. So there's 6 people up here. Only
Yes, it did.
3 of them won bingo. And now we've got a mound conversation.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. If I could finally get and now we've got a pitching change.
That'll be it. We're going to step aside and get your changes when we get back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Why am I so sore?
There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide!
College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Park, pitching change. Luke Teasler will start. Oh, excuse me, not start. He will go to the mound for Mount Vernon. Bradley Dean will stay in at the DH spot. Luke Teasler so far this season, in the regular season, 10 games pitched, officially 2-4, 58 innings. He had 41 strikeouts and 20 walks. Teasler's first pitch in there for a called strike number 1. Reconnect this one. As J.D. Farley, the top of the order, not exactly the person you want to see if you're Luke Teasler coming into this game. Farley's going to lace one into left center field. It's going to be down for a base hit. River Iverson's going to score. And a play at third, no. Justin Lester's going to be in to into third, and
we're locked up.
Justin Lester, or excuse me, J.D. Farley will go on a single and advance to second on the throw. So I don't know what my camera is doing right now.
Designated hitter Brad Hand.
How did we get this one? What did I press to get over here? I'm not sure.
That's a great question. I'm not looking at that view right now, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going to reconnect and we'll go.
All right, I believe we're back in action here. So 1 out, 5-5 your score. Infield is playing in for Mount Vernon, trying to not allow any more runs coming across. It's now knotted up in the 6th. Little dribbler, and we're going to get a play 4 unassisted for the out at first base. And that was Brad Hand up to bat, the designated hitter.
4 corners, the shortstop, Nathan Haney.
So Nathan Haney, the shortstop, will come up 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position here in the bottom of the 6th inning. If you're Mount Vernon and Luke Teasler, you need to get out of this jam as fast as possible.
Yeah, you do. You need to find a way. You need to find a way. This team can do it too, but we're locked up here all of a sudden. Stangs have been consistent, but Four Corners has gone in spurts. The story of this game is that, the spurts that Four Corners have gone on. Let's see what they can do here.
Haney, strike 2 called in the outside part of the plate. So 0-2 for him. Big pitch for Teasler.
It is.
Do you go at him with a heater or try and get him to chase?
I could get him to chase. You got to go outside here. I think that's what he'll do.
Chopper back to Teasler. 1, throw it over to Giblin. 1-3 put out for the final out of the inning. But Four Corners scores 2 runs.
6th inning, 2 runs.
On 2 hits, no Mount Vernon errors. They're going to leave 2 on base. We're tied at 5 after 6 innings. Back to Cadwell Park in 64 seconds.
Hey farmers, don't have the time or the means to haul your corn to market? Contact Derek or Phil at New Gent Energy. They are receiving corn 6 days a week, and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. is Farmers Only Haul Day. Located in Marion, South Dakota, New Gent Energy also sells distillers and corn oil. Call 605-648-2100 for all your corn needs. And check out their website at newgenmarion.com. That's N-U-G-E-N Marion.com.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Park in a tied 5-5 ball game. Thanks for tuning in to Live Ticket TV's coverage of the 91st Annual South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament. I'm Cole Larsch alongside Charlie Preen. Official scorer, Mr. Brock Greenfield. Kane and Max running the scoreboard. Rodney Haas, the Cadwell DJ, and Joe Van Gore, the PA announcer. Ryan Deal walking right beside me, and that is...
Ryan is doing Ryan things.
Ryan's just walking back and forth. He's got a big camera in his hand, a computer in front of him. Ryan Deal shooting for 605 Sports. You want to look at game write-ups, you want to look at photos, head over to 605sports.com. You want to learn information on all the teams, head to Live Ticket TV's YouTube page for the 2023 August Agony Preview Show. Myself, Charlie Preen, and John Kirshner did a little video on all 32 and all 16 matchups for the first round of this Class B tournament. And a big thanks to Deaf and Ball Electric out of Kimball for getting us power out into center field for our center field shot, and if we wanted a second center field shot. So big thanks to them. If you can see their faint logo in the top right, we're going to try and get that brightened up for the future games. I think I got in everything I needed to get in.
I think you did, yeah.
Let's start with the 7th inning.
Yeah, we had everything we
needed.
had
some time for the pitching change, so I just went bang, 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 and here we go.
Yes, sir. Here we go, yep.
Derek Denning leads off for Mount Vernon. Squares the bunt and pulls it back for ball 1 up high. Noah Haney now on the mound. He's pitched 6 games so far in the regular season. 2-0 officially, 25 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts and 12 walks. So 42 strikeouts in 25 innings, pretty good clip.
Expected to see him at some point, Cole. Here he is. Game where it matters, right here. I think this is the right thing. You didn't use him up. You're, dead even. Here we go, new game.
Yeah, get him in for 3 innings of relief and see what he can do.
Right.
Statistically, their best pitcher that Four Corners has is Denning's going to take one on the outside part of the plate for strike number 1.
Going back to Haney, Noah Haney, I got to be specific, but his strikeout to walk ratio is very high.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 3 for Denning, so apologize on the wrong count, but Denning goes down swinging.
Number 20, Aaron Sundquist catching. And number 22, Andrew Coverdale.
I don't know who's at first. McLeod is now at second.
For the Mustangs, the catcher, Brady Albrecht.
Albrecht's going to sky one down the left field line. That'll be a foul ball.
Can't see numbers on the front.
Here, switch to this camera for this. I'll switch over to the other one so you can see. Try and see who's over at first base.
We'll have a number for you shortly.
Oh, number 3 is at second.
7 looks like.
That was a deep shot to center field by Albrecht. Farley drops it out in center. Albrecht's going to advance to second base. Courtesy runner Brendan Wentland.
Wentland will come out.
Number 7 is at first base for Four Corners. Number 7 at first base.
They don't have him on the roster, do they?
At second base
is 7 on the roster?
Number 14, Brendan Wentland.
Is who?
7 on the roster?
Left fielder Cameron Diner.
Yeah, Justin Lester has been at first the whole time. So I think we got everything.
So who you need, Brock?
So 5-5 your score. Apologize for the confusion. We're trying to get things situated with the official scorebook.
Brendan Wetland. Pickup player, Korska Stickney. 14.
1-1 your count.
Ooh, that just about snuck over the net into our press box up here.
Cameron Diner at the plate. He's going to foul that one back.
This is a big at bat for Cam Diner. One down, runner in scoring position. Wentland, great base runner. Tietzler got caught stealing the last time out. So let's put Wentland out there and try again.
And also Tietzler can't courtesy run because he's a pitcher.
Correct.
It's outside, 2-2. Diner's going to lace one on the left field line. That is foul. Back to here. I'll try and see who's at third base here.
26 is at third.
Yeah, Cooper Haney is still at third. Again, trying to get everything set up. Oh, press the wrong button again. Yep, getting there. All right. 2-2 the count to Cameron Diner. Brandon Wetland is at third. Bunch of defensive changes here for four corners.
Wetland's at second, correction.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're
Did
good.
I say third?
You did.
Yeah, we got 7,000 things going on around here.
But we're still bringing you a pretty good production, I would say.
Trying our best.
Doing what we can with what we have. Might have to recruit Cam and Max.
Full
to run
count to
something.
Diner. He's going to take it outside for ball 4.
Well, with a runner in scoring position, Negebauer up to bat, the best batting average on the team for the Mustangs. We'll have a shot here at home for you if something occurs.
And a rope down in left center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Wetland's going to score. Diner's going to round second, and he will score. Negebauer rounds third, and he will be up. He's going to slide in for another triple.
Second triple of the game.
Spencer Negebauer, second triple of the game. Mustangs extend their lead, take back the lead 7-5.
For Mount Vernon, the third baseman, Chase Hetland.
So now Hetland up to bat with a speedy Spencer Negebauer at second. Technically, if you take the Mount Vernon Mustangs average, they have scored one run in every inning. I'd
Right.
just like to point that out. Swing and a miss for Hetland. He's going to, foul it back to the backstop for strike one. Hetland watches it outside, and Negebauer will score on the pass ball. So now your score 8-5.
Left it on our center field view to get that one.
So 1-1, the count to Chase Hetland with one out here in the top of the 7th inning. Mount Vernon 8, Four Corners 5 again. Me personally, I expected a close game. Charlie, you kind of called it before we went live here. I expected a high-scoring game. Hetland's going to watch a breaking ball, catch the top end of the zone for strike 2. So now 1-2 to Hetland, who has already hit a homer in this game. And he's going to foul it back. Haney working quick up here on the mound. One and two count to Chase Hetland. Haney gets the sign, kicks and deals. Hetland drives one. Way foul. Good thing we didn't park over there either, Charlie.
Right. We're always in the clear where we park. But we get here early enough, we get to pick.
That's true. Usually when we get here, there's the grounds crew here.
If that.
And some of the concession stand workers as well. 1-2 again to Hetland. Hetland, he checks his swing. He did not go, according to the first base umpire.
Let's watch our
2-2.
on another screen.
Here comes the replay. It was close.
Good work there.
As we've got action in the Mount Vernon mound.
Bullpen?
Bullpen. That is Denning warming up. Hetland takes one outside.
Get you a peek at Denning here shortly.
As it is Denning warming up on the mound. Hetland's going to loop one back to the netting again. Full count with one out to Hetland. Hetland doing a good job defending himself at the plate.
Get a peek.
Kind of fouling him back.
Get a peek at Denning warming up over there in the pen.
With a 3-2 pitch, and that one's going to be outside for ball number 4. So Hetland advances. 3 for 4 on the night for Hetland. And that'll bring up Briggs Havlick, the shortstop. Havlick 321 on the season. 17 runs batted in.
Havlick, pretty good stick, as you mentioned.
First pitch, well outside for ball 1. Hetland got a good-sized lead over there at first base.
Seven. It is 7 at first base.
And I'm going to miss 2-0.
We'll get a peek of who is at second.
Number 3 is at second base. 3 is at second. Three-0 count
Wouldn't
to
expect-
Havlick. Havlick takes on the inside part of the plate for strike number 1.
Expect Havlick to go at it if it's even close.
3-1 pitch to Havlick. He's going to take one up high for ball number 4. So 1 out, runners on first and second. Bring to the plate Bradley Dean, the DH.
For Mount Vernon, Bradley Dean.
Well, Cole, you got 2 guys on here with 1 down. Dean with an exceptional stick up to bat. Things could get a little hairy here again for Four Corners.
Yeah, Haney needs to get out of this jam as fast as possible.
He does.
Dean takes one at the knees for strike number 1.
Yeah, Haney has not struggled like this so far in this year, at least, on the mound. So he's allowed, what, 4 runs so far?
1 strike to Dean. He's going to take one on the inside part of the plate for strike number 2. Thought it was a little inside, but Dan Lund said it caught the inside part. 0-2, 1 out to Dean, the official DH. Now for the Mustangs. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, swing and a miss for strike number 3. So now with 2 outs, that'll bring up the second baseman, Kobe Larson.
For Mount Vernon, the second baseman, Kobe Larson.
I got 9.
First pitch inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Larson in the dirt. Petland advances to third base. On the pass ball, and Havlick will go to second. The count. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up over the Mount Vernon dugout. It's going to hit off the top of the dugout, and mayhem for the foul ball. 2-1. Now to Larson. The 2-1 pitch up high for ball 3. So if you're Larson here, I'm assuming a red light on 3-1 unless it's perfect.
Right, you got men on third and second. Here we go.
Ball 4. Bases are loaded. Rodney Haas plays all aboard.
Here we go.
That can only mean one thing. The trusty veteran, the first baseman, Eric Giblin.
Hey, Giblin's in a spot here to really help the Mustangs out.
He's going to drive one down the left field line and, well, foul into the parking lot.
Giblin has 2 home runs in the regular season, fouls the first 2 pitches off that are offered.
Oh, 2 pitch, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Giblin's going to loop one, a little duck fart into left center field. Will score Hetland and will score Havlik. Larson holds up at second, so give Giblin credit for a 2 RBI single. And your score now 10-5 in favor of the Mustangs.
Yeah, that's a big spot there for Giblin. We talked about it. Could he perform? He did. And it's now a 5-run lead for the Stangs.
For the Mustangs, the right fielder, Derek Denning.
So still 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Mount Vernon scored 5 runs so far this inning. Can Haney get 4 corners out of it? Denning watches one outside for ball 1. Down in the dirt for ball 2. Delivery from Haney to Denning. It's also going to be down in the dirt for ball number 3. It's a red light here for Denning.
Yeah, you got to make him offer. Noah Haney has struggled, no doubt, these past 2 innings on the mound for 4 corners.
Three-0 pitch at the knees for strike number 1. Speaking of knees, mine are stiff.
You sit all day, it happens.
Pitch is down low for ball number 4. That will load the bases again with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. And in comes the power hitting Brady Albrecht, the catcher.
We're going to step aside while the Four Corners team has a conversation on the mound. We'll be back after this.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
As we welcome you back, quick little mound conversation. Brady Albrecht on the mound, and he's going to foul one back. 1 strike, 2 outs, bases loaded. One strike to Albrecht. Ken Albrecht hit a grand salami. He's going to line one straight to the third baseman, Cooper Haney. 5 unassisted for the 3rd out of the inning.
Mount Vernon in the top of the 7th.
Mount Vernon in the top of the 7th, 5 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base after 6.5. 10-5 is your score. Back to Cadwell Park after.
Acres Ahead is back with AgTegra Cooperative. Now is the time to secure product, lock in early season prices, and receive delayed payment terms on your agronomy inputs. Fertilizer, seed, and crop protection purchases from Acres Ahead also qualify for triple play grain premiums, diesel discounts, and feed discounts. Contact your local AgTegra agronomist to learn more on how Acres Ahead can maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
At Northern State University, your future starts with an affordable education that's personalized for you. Experience hands-on learning guided by world-class supportive faculty. You'll also enjoy a full campus life with opportunities to choose from numerous student activities and events, all in a safe, welcoming community. At Northern, you'll find a college that's right for you, a place to belong. Your future starts here. Unleash your potential at Northern.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park. We just get done stretching here. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Things were locked up at 5 apiece. Now it is 10-5. That's how you break up a fight, Cole. You put a cold water bottle on someone's neck.
What'd you say to me?
That's how you break up a fight right there. But here we go. Leading off for Four Corners, the second baseman, Andrew McLeod, now up to bat. In the bottom of the 7th, Cole. The Four Corners, these boys got to get going. 5 runs now the deficit for Four Corners.
But with how they've been hitting so far this game, I mean, they've been kind of streaky, but when they've needed hits, they've gotten them. Would not be shocked by a little comeback here by Four Corners in the last 3 innings.
Strike or a ball in the first pitch. Don't matter.
And it's going to go over Hetland's glove for a base hit. So now 10 hits in the ball game for Four Corners. And McLeod reaches first base.
Now batting for Four Corners, number 42, Adam Kaus.
Yeah, big spot here. Four Corners needs to get some
Adam
runs on the board and fast.
Adam Kaus batting now for Four Corners, batted .308 in the regular season. 5 hits and 5 RBIs. He's going to watch strike one on the outside part of the plate. Oh, 1 pitch, swung on over to Hetland. He's going to field it. Over to Larson at second. He's going to fire over to Giblin at first. He's going to take a weird hop. But Albrecht is right there to back it up. Good hustle play by Albrecht to get there and back up the throw. So a fielder's choice.
Four Corners, Noah Haney.
6-4. And now Noah Haney, I believe is the pitcher for Four Corners, is up. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out, 10-5 your score. Again, thanks for tuning in on Live Ticket TV. First pitch outside for ball 1. First pitch at the knees, breaking ball for strike number 1. 1-1 is your count. One pitch, swung on, driven to left center field. It's back there. It is off the wall at the 374 mark. Runners will hold. Kaus will hold at third. And Noah Haney will have a 370-foot double.
You love it.
Only at Cadwell Park, says the one and only Ryan Deal. Ryan, the real deal.
Right.
It might have been over the highway at Four Corners. Yeah.
It would have been a block away in Mount Vernon.
It would have been halfway across town in Mount Vernon.
Right.
1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Teaser needs to get himself out of this jam, as that one's going to be off the plate for ball 1. Teaser's pitch well outside, 2-0.
Well, this game ain't over. I'll tell you that, Cole. This game ain't over.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings. And she ain't even on stage yet. 2-0 pitch swung on down Broadway for strike number 1. 2-1 the count now. Cooper Haney at the plate. Teaser still dishing him. Haney's going to get it over to second base. Larson the Giblin, 4-3 put out.
Run scores, though.
Sacrifice grounder, is that what you call that? So 10-6 now your score. Four Corners gets one back. So now 2 outs for River Iverson, who I believe is playing right field. Still a runner in scoring position. 10-6 here in the bottom of the 7th. He's going to take one over the plate for strike one. A 1 pitch inside for ball one. The 1-1 pitch, swung on, driven to left. Deinert comes in, he settles under it, and will make the catch for out number 3 for 4 corners. In the bottom of the 7th inning, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They're going to leave 1 on base. 7 innings complete, 10-6 your score. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Every farm is unique, but all farmers have something in common: the desire to maximize their land and improve it for the next generation. You need a cooperative that offers peace of mind. AgTegra Cooperative is an ag partner that shares your values and is part of your community. From agronomy and grain operations to energy and feed, AgTegra will link your farm to the future. AgTegra Cooperative. Strong, stable, dependable.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
As we welcome you back to Cadwell Park for the 8th inning of this 6th game of the Class B State Amateur Baseball Tournament, game number 4 of the day. Thanks for tuning in on Live Ticket TV. I'm Cole Arsh, joined alongside Charlie Preen, Ryan Deal from 605 Sports to my left, Brock Greenfield, the commish, to our right, Rodney Haas, the Cadwell Park DJ, and Joe Van Gore, the PA announcer, all up here in the booth. Can't forget about Keeman Max, our scoreboard operator for this afternoon session.
Part-time scoreboard operator.
Again, thanks for tuning in to tonight's coverage. In case you missed it earlier today, I guess I better get out my program so I'm not wrong. In the first game of the day, Tabor defeated Akron 8-1. Del Rapids defeated Lennox Chancellor Worthing 12-2 after 7 innings. And Winter Cologne defeated Plankington 9-0. Winner of this game will play Winter Cologne Monday, August 7th at 5:30. Like no matter who it is, it will be a pretty competitive game, and we should have a pretty good-sized crowd. Deinert's on the mount or at the plate for the Mustangs. And he's got a 1-1 count. He's going to lace one down the right field line. It will be foul. So now it is 1-2 to Cameron Deinert. Haney's still out there on the mound. 48 pitches. And Deinert lays off the high one. 2-2. Deinert watches the breaking ball miss high. 3-2. Top of the 8th. See if the Mustangs can't get some more going. He's going to kind of dribble one back to the netting.
And we'll find out what the Mustangs are made of here. If they can put some runs on the board here and kind of ice this thing up, wouldn't even be surprised to see Teasler get pulled off the mound.
And Deinert draws the walk after going down 1-2. So he will take the free base at first bringing to the plate the leadoff hitter, Spencer Negebauer, now with a good hitter and speed on the bases. You never know what might happen here for the Mustangs. Dinert's pretty fast, but even if he gets a good jump, a good hit by Negebauer might pass him on the bases. That's just how fast he is. I mean, that would not surprise me in the slightest.
No, not at all.
Obviously, he's a smarter baseball player than that, but if he just ran all out all the way around, he'd get pretty close. As Negebauer's going to lace one down the left field line, that'll be foul. Past third base bag. 1-1 the count, Negebauer, who is 3 for 4 on the night. One count to Negebauer. He's going to take one. He's going to lift it over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Diner's going to advance to third. Negebauer is just going to round first, and he will head into second for a double that will advance Dinert to third.
For Mount Vernon, the third base.
Negebauer now 4 for 5 in the game, and Hetland, who has already hit one out today, might be interesting to see what Mount Vernon can do. Hetland, a veteran himself. He'll probably watch this back and say that I'm calling him old, and you know what? That's exactly what I am doing. He's going to be outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. We'll chop her back to the mound. Haney looks back Dinert and will throw over to first for out number 1.
For the Mustangs, the shortstop, Briggs Hamblick.
Haney kind of sawed him off there well inside. Hetland tried defending it, but couldn't quite get to the ball in time. So just a little dribbler back to the mound. One out here in the top of the 8th inning. As now Briggs Havlick will take one over the inside part of the plate for strike 1. One pitch. High fly ball, left field. Who's going to get there?
Nobody.
Nobody's going to get there. It's going to drop. Diner's going to score. Negebauer's going to round third. And Havlick got to second before anyone even left. How in the world did Havlick get to second that fast?
I don't know, Cole.
Wow.
It's huge, though, for the Mustangs. That might be the difference of us not seeing Teasler for the rest of the night. And we will step aside as Four Corners looks to be like they're going to make a pitching change. We'll be back after this.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers know crop insurance is essential for managing risk. It's also valuable for maximizing revenue. The crop insurance officers at Farm Credit Services of America have proprietary tools and expertise to deliver the personalized crop and revenue protection you need for the peace of mind you want. Nobody delivers crop insurance like this. Discover the difference by calling 800-884-FARM. Agriculture works here.
Welcome back to Cadwell Park as we have some defensive changes for Four Corners. In the pitch will be Cooper Haney and Noah Haney will go to third base. There's a little straight switch there, unless I'm misinterpreting something, which is possible. You want to reconnect this when you get the chance?
You bet.
That's a little behind. It's trying to catch up now, but again, thanks for tuning in to Game 4 of the night. Mustangs lead Four Corners 12-6. Bradley Dean, the DH, is up. Again, he started the game, and he's going to watch strike number 1. Again, 1 out. And Havlick sits at second base after his 2 RBI double. Dean takes one up high for ball 1. 1-1.
Yeah, I talked about it a little bit, Cole, but this is big for the Mustangs to get some runs on the board. If they can continue to get some more here, it'd be a really nice way for the Mustangs to put a guy on the mound that you won't see against Winter Clome in the next one.
My question to you is, who would that be?
Belas. Cade Belas would be my guess.
He has not warmed up yet.
Right. Could just try to finish out with what you have, but Tiesler is a strong arm. Denning has not pitched as well. Denning always has a pretty good run here in state. Did last year alongside Tiesler. Didn't see a lot of Belas last year.
And Dean's going to take one at the knees for ball 4. Only 2 runners on.
Only
there,
2
Mr.
on.
Haas.
Close
There's
enough.
Nobody at third base, but you're
not
good.
the- not the premise.
No, very good.
I thought I was having something. I was like,
I thought I was tweaking.
Rodney's. It's all right.
Me neither. So 12-6 your score. 1 out here, top of the 8th.
Only 1 out. Stanks can still do some damage. That one
was
awful.
That
close.
one was Maverick buzzing the tower right there.
Yes, it was.
Little Top Gun reference. Yeah, he's going to rip one down the left field line for a base hit. It is there. You going home or what?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, if we get there.
So now bases juiced. 1 out.
Now we got it, Rodney. What are we doing? Oh, what a funny guy.
Now we're all aboard. Ha, 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 ha.
For the Mustangs.
Giblin had a nice hit last time with a position like this. If Giblin goes yard, this game's over.
Nope. That is incorrect.
Or they still get a chance.
Four Corners still needs to bat.
Right. Correct.
Eric Giblin.
Yeah, I thought Mount Vernon was a home team. My bad.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. 1 strike to Giblin after he fouls one back to the netting. 1 strike pitch. I don't know what just happened. Wasn't quite paying attention. Giblin has not left the box. He'd be a good one to have in the MLB. He'd have no pitch clock violations, that's for sure.
He'd be ready to roll.
As he's going to watch strike 2 on the inside half of the plate. 0-2 now to Giblin.
I think you look to him to be aggressive on this pitch, even if it's a little outside or a little inside. Yeah.
As he's going to chase a hanging curveball, it's going to foul back and hit the catcher. So now 0-2.
Expect Giblin to maybe go on a chase here. Could be outside, though. I mean, you got a severe lead. Wouldn't throw him anything good for two pitches for sure.
Oh, and 2 to Giblin. And he's going to watch one in the dirt for ball 1.
I'm interested to know how many state tournaments Giblin's played in his life. I think it'd be a pretty high number.
I believe your answer is a lot. And now we're going to get Havlick to score. Bradley Dean to advance to third and Larson to advance to second on a wild pitch / pass ball. So now 13-6 your score. Two.
That's us.
Popped up, straight back to us. Watch the bounce, and it hit the bottom of the press box off the bounce off the bleachers.
Right through the window.
I thought I was going to hit a camera.
I was watching my face, man.
I noticed the boys didn't protect the cameras, Jody.
It's that one that needs protected. These are expendable.
And Giblin fouls another one back, 13-6. Yeah, as long as it doesn't hit that one over there that was pointed at you
Maybe
earlier,
that
Brock.
one, too.
Yeah, that's well.
What do you do?
You probably take these 3 times 2. You're looking at that other camera. Maybe times 3. And Giblin swinging a miss for strike number 2.
It's a big at bat.
13-6, top 8.
For the Mustangs,
You know, we
the
figured
right fielder,
high-scoring
Derek
game,
Benning.
Cole, before this one started, but a 19-point combination here of both scores. We had a lot of runs on the board.
Yeah, we do. And, you know, something we kind of expected coming in, especially when we saw that Davies and Dean were going to start for their respective teams. You know, maybe not the biggest no-run pitchers that either team has, and Denning's going to pop one up, and we're going to get a E4 on Andrew McLeod. Just kind of overran it, then had to back up, misread it. And now it's 14-6 as the E4, a costly one for Four Corners. They start to see their chances dwindle away late in this ball game.
Yeah, Albrecht up to bat here could kind of put the icing on the cake here.
Albrecht, he's going to take one, little back pick, just about over through the first baseman, Justin Lester. Would have almost been another E and another run for Mount Vernon. Albrecht fouls one down the third base line.
His count just 0-1.
The count is
1-1.
1-1. Double Juan. As we have reached the 11 o'clock here at Cadwell Park. Thanks for tuning in. Live Ticket TV. Albrecht's going to take a hanging curveball. It's going to catch the top of the zone for strike number 2. Having a couple words with Dan Lund, but to no avail. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Albrecht. He's going to take one in the dirt. Larson's going to go home, and he will be safe at home.
That was goofy.
That was.
Got you a really close-up shot there.
That was what you could call goofy. That is for sure. He stepped on the base and then avoided the tag. Not vice versa. So now 15-6 in favor of the Mustangs. If they can get Denning across and hold Four Corners to no runs, the ball game will be over in 8. Albrecht takes one that buzzes the tower. 3-2 your count. Full count, and Albrecht takes one upstairs for ball 4. He will advance to first. Well, 500.
Beautiful vocal cords there, Cole.
9,000 miles and fall down.
We will see courtesy runner Brendan Wetland again over on the 1 bag. Denning on second, Wetland on first.
Courtesy runner at first base for Mount Vernon, number 14, Brendan Wentland.
Cameron Diner takes ball 1. One swing and a miss for strike 1.
Cam was swinging for the fences.
Deinert right back to the mound, off the glove. And it'll be ruled a hit. So now 14 hits. So that'll bring up
For the Mustangs,
the best hitter
the order, and center fielder
that Mount Vernon has is Spencer Negebauer.
He did a very nice night for himself as well.
Couple
2 triples, a double.
A double. Negebauer takes ball 1 off plate. Gonna wait for my game changer to update. Spencer Negebauer 4 for 5 in the game. He takes ball 2 down in the dirt.
Got to give one to swing at here. Spencer will take it out.
Two 0. You're going to watch ball 3 outside. 3-0 the count to Spencer Negebauer.
As a reminder, the Stangs have done a lot of this with 2 outs.
And the automatic 3-1.
There you go.
He'll take ball 4. Now the score is 16-6. Denning will come across. Wentland to third. Deinert to second.
For the Mustangs, the third baseman, Chase Hetland.
First pitch upstairs, ball 1.
Just can't find the zone. Well, Four Corners still has a chance. Now in the bottom of the 8th.
Hetland, drive one down the left field line. It'll be foul, but nobody will be able to catch up to it. (16-6) your score. 1-1 count to Hetland. He's back in the box and ready to roll. He's going to take one in the dirt. Wentland thought about going home. Did not.
Well, Cole, let's talk about tomorrow's slate. We got
Tomorrow,
four games again tomorrow.
4 more games for you here on Live Ticket TV. Platte will take on Lesterville at 11 a.m. The 1 o'clock game will be Menno and Northville. The afternoon session features the Canova Gang taking on the Elkton Snappers. And the 7:30 game, the Clark Traders taking on Alexandria.
I have heard great things about Elkton, so hopefully the commissioner sitting to the right of me can tell me great things as well about Elkton tomorrow. So we'll see how they fare. I have heard that. So look for Elkton to take a little bit of a run against Canova.
Here in this game, we got another walk in the top of the 8th, so run will come across. It is 17-6 in favor of the Mustangs.
Leave them out there and tell them just
leave them out there. Tell them to
throw it in there.
Throw some strikes. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. You got 7 guys behind you and 1 behind the plate that want to get out of there just as much as you do.
Something similar, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a haul back to Fort Pier.
And he's going to lace one in the left field, straight to the left fielder, Adam Kaus, and the inning will over. Mount Vernon will score 7 runs on 4 hits, 1 Four Corners error, and they leave the bases juiced after 7.5. 17-6 is your score. Back to Cadwell Park after this.
Oh, why am I so sore? That hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Yeah, that was awesome.
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics.
Hi, Doc. My knee.
We'll help you move forward so you can tell the story.
Shoulder, my elbow.
Black Hills State University provides the opportunity to explore careers with more than 125 programs of study. With quality programs and passionate faculty, you can find the path to a career of your dreams. While exploring academic options, find adventure that awaits for you in the beautiful wilderness surrounding Spearfish. Get involved in one of the many clubs on campus. Learn to lead and gain the knowledge that puts you above the rest. Apply now at bhsu.edu.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
As we welcome you back to beautiful Cadwell Park for the bottom of the 8th inning, Cade Belos will go to the mound for Mount Vernon, try and get 3 outs and get us all out of here. Your score 17-6.
Man, who would have guessed that Belos was...
Your attention, please. Leading off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Charlie must have forgot that I got the audio mixer over here.
Jason Overweg.
Ooh, Buggy is up to bat. 4 corners. What? Well, you want your mic back on? Okay, there you go. What were you going to say? I know what you're going to say. Who would have guessed that Cade Belos was going to go on the mound for Mount Vernon? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Now, who would have guessed you? Because I knew it.
That's what I just said.
I said if Mount Vernon gets a big enough lead here, we're going to see Belos on the mound. Finish this thing out and save Teasler for the big one.
Buggy's got a 1-1 count. And he's going to dribble one. It'll be foul. Might have went off his foot anyway. Funny story about him. His real name is actually Jason Overweg, but I went up, umpired a game up in 4 Corners when they played Plankinton. And I got up there, and I was getting ready to go. And I was looking over at 4 Corners, kind of getting ready, and I had somebody from 4 Corners say, "Hey, are you Dale Larsh's boy?" Dale Larsh, my dad. I'm like, well, everybody knows my dad, so I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, well, Jason Overwork is originally from either Mount Vernon or Stickney, can't remember. And he recognized me, and I was 3 hours away from home.
You know, you'll find that in South Dakota.
Can't take me anywhere.
Top of the order. And center fielder J.D.
We are 2 outs away from this thing being over. You know, one thing I do want to mention, you know, the Stangs come into this game, the last rep in the Sunshine League, Rep 5, and they are about to beat the champion of the Pony Hills League. And a 10-run.
Yes, but if you think about it, Mount Vernon realistically should have been Rep 2 or 3.
Yes, they did have a pretty tough run in a few games. Play across the mound, puts this...
Little 6-3 play for out number 2.
1 out closer, puts us 1 out closer to the end of this.
Your attention, please. Now batting. 4 Corners. The catcher, number 20.
I'll tell you, Cole Larsh ain't going to make this a very detailed post-game report.
You are correct. I am not.
Cole's got
I'm going to read what the scoreboard says and say adios. See if Ryan Deal wants any final comments.
Right.
I already know his answer.
Might as well ask.
I could have. Yeah. He does all of his talking on Twitter. You know, it pays to have Ryan Deal's Twitter notifications on, because then you know what's going on. And bingo numbers. But even outside of baseball season, you want to know who's winning basketball games or football games? Check out Ryan Deal on Twitter. Swinging strike, it's going to hit the ground. Albrecht cannon over to first base to the Giblin. End of game 11-14. Your final score 17-6 in favor of the Mount Vernon Mustangs. For 4 Corners in the bottom of the 8th, 0-0-0-0.
In first round action in Class B of the 2023 South Dakota State Amateur Baseball Tournament.
Final 17-6. Congrats to 4 Corners on winning out the Pony Hills League and advancing to the state tournament. Mount Vernon wins this one 17-6. They'll play Winter Cologne Monday at 5:30. Should be a pretty good game.
Should be a good game. Should have a good crowd. Sunshine League matchup. You got the runner-ups coming out of the Sunshine League in the last trip, and the Mustangs. But the Mustangs are a scary team. Have not used their ace, and what would most call Derek Denning in this game. So you're gonna have a fresh arm in him. Tiesler didn't pitch a lot as well. Only got two and a half innings out of him. So look forward to seeing some fresh arms for the Stangs coming out against a very good team in Winter Cologne. Could see Gracer. Expect to see Hopkins on the mound.
For this game, Mount Vernon scores 17 runs, 14 hits on four four corners errors, and they left 15 on base. Four corners, they score 6 runs on 11 hits and no Mount Vernon errors. For Cole Lars, Charlie Preen, John Kirshner, Brock Greenfield, and Jody Brozick, and everybody, thank you for tuning in to Live Ticket TV's coverage of the 91st Annual South Dakota Amateur Baseball Tournament. We will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Platte, the Killer Tomatoes taking on the Lestaville Bronx. Hope you can join us here for that game at 11. But for now, we'll see you and from Cadwell Park.